everybody out there on YouTube. If you found this video, there's 3 possible scenarios. 1, you're checking out this fan and you want some more information. 2, you've actually purchased this fan and now you're stuck at an installation point and you're looking for some help. Or 3, you have some kind of weird fetish about dudes in plaid shirts with beards. And the third note, sorry, she put a ring on it. So as we said, this video is here to help. We're going to cover the entire installation from unpacking to turning it on and everything in between. If you watch this video and you find it helpful, please click like or subscribe. That'll help other people find it too. And if you want to just fast forward to a certain point in the installation, you can use the links below and that'll fast forward you to that certain point in your steps. So as you can see here, we've already unpacked the fan. Just a couple notes before we get started. If you're putting this fan up where a ceiling light used to be, you're going to want to make sure that the outlet box is marked acceptable for fan support. If your outlet box is plastic, you want to get rid of that thing and replace it with a metal outlet box. If you're replacing a fan, chances are the outlet box is fine. You just want to make sure that it states inside the outlet box acceptable for fan support. And the other most important thing, make sure the power is turned off at the breaker box and at the wall switch. We like to use a voltage detector just to make sure, just as an added safety thing. You just place it up against the wires and it'll alarm you if there's power in the wires. If you don't feel comfortable working around electricity, please consult with a licensed electrician. Alright, so that all being said, this fan is super easy to install. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got a slide-on mounting bracket. It's got captive screw blade arms. It's got quick install blades that just snap right into place. And it includes LED bulbs. So we've already unpacked the box. We're just going to go through the parts and make sure we have everything before beginning, and that way we don't get stuck along the way. So first off, you have this is the slide-on mounting bracket. This is going to attach to your ceiling outlet box with the hook side down. And you have the fan motor in the bracket on the fan motor. You have this decorative ring that goes over the motor housing and conceals the screws and hardware. You have the glass bowl. You have the light kit with the finial and the bowl cap that are pre-assembled. You have 3 LED bulbs. Last but not least, you have this hardware pack. It's not last but not least because we got one more thing. But you have this hardware pack with the pull chain extensions and the plastic wire nuts. And you also have 5 reversible blades. These blades for the brush nickel one come with weathered walnut and espresso finishes. So we have everything here. We're ready to go. Let's get this done. This fan features a slide-on mounting bracket for easy installation. To install the mounting bracket, you'll align the 2 slots of the mounting bracket with the 2 screws in the outlet box. This demonstration is just showing how those screws will insert into those slots, and then you slide it into place. Before installing the mounting bracket, use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen but not remove the 2 screws in the outlet box. Next, lift the mounting bracket towards the ceiling and feed the house supply wires through the hole in the center of the mounting bracket. Then align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screws in the outlet box and then slide it into place. Completely tighten the 2 outlet box screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. Hang the fan motor on the mounting bracket using the slot and the mounting plate and the hook on the mounting bracket. Simply place the hook through the slot to hold the fan motor during wiring. Before wiring the fan, remove the rubber band holding all the wires together and gently stretch the wires out. Then twist the ends of each wire to make sure that there are no frayed strands. Begin wiring the fan by taking the green wire from the fan and connecting that with the bare copper wire from the house. These are the ground wires. Secure this connection using one of the included plastic wire nuts and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the black wire and blue wires from the fan and twist those 2 wires together, and then connect those wires with the black or hot wire from the house supply lines. Secure the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the white wire from the fan and twist that wire together with the white wire from the house supply lines. These are the neutral wires. Secure the connection using an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. The fan mounting plate attaches to the mounting bracket using 4 captive screws. There are 2 on either side that align with the 2 screw holes on either side of the mounting bracket. To attach the fan motor to the mounting bracket, lift the fan motor assembly up and align the captive screws with the screw holes in the mounting bracket. Then, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten all 4 screws. The motor housing attaches to the mounting bracket using the 4 screws on the side of the mounting bracket. There are 2 screws on opposite ends. To begin, you'll need to first loosen and remove and save the screw on the right side of the mounting bracket when facing it. And then loosen, but do not remove, the screw on the left side of the mounting bracket. Repeat this step for the opposite side of the mounting bracket. Remember, loosen, but do not remove the one on the left side, and then remove and save the screw on the right side. Next, you'll lift the motor housing up towards the ceiling. You'll notice the J slot in the motor housing that will align with the screws that were loosened in the mounting bracket. Lift the motor housing up over the motor and towards the ceiling to engage those J slots on the screws that were loosened in the mounting bracket. Twist the motor housing to hold it in place. With the motor housing in place, now you'll use the 2 screws that were removed and saved at the beginning of this step. Insert the screws into the standard screw holes of the motor housing and completely tighten each of those 2 screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. Once the 2 standard screws are completely tightened, then you can completely tighten the 2 screws that were loosened in the J slots. Make sure all 4 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. To attach the decorative ring, you'll note that there's 4 slots in the decorative ring that align with the 4 screws in the motor housing. Align those 4 slots with the 4 screws in the motor housing, lift the decorative ring towards the ceiling, and twist it to engage those screws and lock in place. Before attaching the blade arms, it's important to note the notched cutout in the black bracket at the base of the motor. This is to allow for easy screwdriver access. It's also important to note the AccuArm alignment post in the blade arms. That post will align with the long slots in the bottom of the motor and align the captive screws into the screw holes. To attach the blade arms, simply align the alignment post with the long slot and then use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten both of the screws in each blade arm. Repeat this process for the 4 remaining blade arms. This fan features quick install blades. The blade arm has a locking mechanism and 3 pre-installed screws and grommets that align with 3 keyhole slots on the blades. To install the blades, you'll just align those keyhole slots with the screws and grommets and pull away from the fan to lock it in place. The spring clip mechanism will lock the blade in place. This is just a close-up demonstration to show how it's done. Before attaching the blades, choose the finish that you want to face towards the floor and make sure that the opposite side is facing towards the ceiling. Then align the keyhole slots with the pre-installed screws and grommets of the blade arm. and then press down and pull away from the fan to lock the blades in place. Repeat this process for the 4 remaining blades. The light kit attaches to the fan using 3 pre-installed screws on the black bracket at the base of the motor that will align with the 3 screw holes in the light kit. Begin by first removing and saving the 3 screws in the black bracket at the base of the motor. Next, connect the light kit to the fan using the color-coded molded adapter plugs from the fan and the light kit. Simply match up the colors and then push into place. There's a locking mechanism on the side of the molded adapter plug that will hold it together. After the wire connection's made, tuck the wires into the light kit and lift the light kit up to the fan. You'll align the 3 holes of the light kit over the black bracket of the motor, and then use the 3 screws that were removed and saved to attach the light kit to the fan. Make sure all 3 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Before attaching the glass bowl, you'll first need to remove and save the finial and bowl cap that are pre-assembled onto the light kit. Simply unscrew the finial to remove the finial and the bowl cap. Next, install the 3 included LED bulbs into the 3 sockets of the light kit by simply screwing them into the sockets. Next, you'll take the fan speed control pull chain and feed that through the hole in the white plate at the base of the light kit. Then, take the glass bowl and feed the chains through the center hole of the glass bowl. The center hole of the glass bowl will align with the white plate and sit flush when properly seated. Secure the glass bowl using the bowl cap and the finial that were removed previously. Note that the bowl cap has 2 holes, a center hole for the light kit and then the side hole for the fan speed control pull chain. Feed those chains through the holes in the bowl cap and then feed the center light chain through the center hole of the finial and screw the finial onto the threaded post of the light kit. Attach the pull chain extensions to the ends of the pull chains using the Easy Snap connectors. Place the end of the pull chain into the Easy Snap connector and then press down to lock in place. Repeat this for the other pull chain. The fan's light and speed are controlled by the pull chains. Pull the fan's light pull chain once to turn it on and again to turn it off. Pull the fan's speed control pull chain once for high speed, twice for medium speed, a 3rd time for low speed, and then pulling again will turn the fan off. The fan features a 3-speed reversible motor. The reverse switch is located right above the bulbs on the light kit's switch cup. Switch left will create a downward airflow for use in the warmer months. Switch right will create an upward airflow to pull warm air from the ceiling during the cooler months. The factory default is switch left for downward airflow. Make sure that the fan is off and not moving before attempting to place the reverse switch in any position. Congratulations! Your ceiling fan installation is now complete. Time to kick back and relax with a nice tall beverage and enjoy your brand new ceiling fan. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe down below. That'll help other people find the video too. And as we always say around here, keep it breezy.